if you wanted to go to O Block, Money Duke is the person you gotta call to tap in to go to O Block.
Do you want to go there?
Do I want to go to O Block?
Yeah.
I feel like me going to O Block would bring a lot of peace.
And who could get you in O Block? Like, who would you go to?
What if you get packed up?
I think that's a risk I got to be willing to take for the
culture.
Or for them, like for the kids to grow up and let that shit be okay again, for people to be on it. Like, it's no sides. Like, when you start doing shit like that, it's like ain't no side. Like, you can go anywhere,
So
everywhere.
if all the young Oblockians came together and jumped you,
I mean, if all the young Oblockians jump me, bro, that's bogus as hell when I'm pushing all this peace, bro. And I'm giving them all this clout. All I do is speak on the Oblockians, bro. I be turning the Oblockians up, bro. Why? I gave them that name. Let's start there.
Okay, so say somebody did reach. Who word would you take to be like, all right, I'm gonna trust this and I'm gonna go to O Block with this person? Who word would you trust to go to O Block with?
My cousin.
Who was that?
What the fuck?
Oh, so you talking about Reese? Reese got to
disrespecting me.
So Reese got to bring it to O Block.
What you mean? Who is my cousin, bro?
He's one of the people that's gonna pack you out.
Yeah, but I know, that's why I say it got to be him, but I got to know that he's serious and for real. I could tell if Reese lying. Like, if folks just be like, all right, come on, it's good. Nah, I know you lying for. I know when Reese lying and tell me it's good. On BD it's good. Nah, you just merchant like that. Nah, it ain't.
But
real.
don't you feel like you gotta talk to someone that's actually from O Block?
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something about my cousin. If he merch on BD, he lying. If he merch on Limo, he ain't lying. It hit different. Do your homework on Lil Reese merching it on BD and then merching on Limo. It hit different. When he merch on Limo, he ain't lying. He don't. If he whoop you on BD on Limo, you don't know what to believe. Like, on BD on Limo, it hit different when you said both of them, so I don't know what to think right now. It hit different.
I don't know what to think right now.
Let's start there.
Reese, make the call, man. Get J-Man in O Block 2024.
Are you high now? You should probably be pretty high. There's a lot of wax in there.
There was a lot of wax in there for sure.
It hit different. You was like, yeah, I think we gonna have to end this bit short. Nah, I'm still going. Do your homework on what I popped. It hit different.
You took ecstasy?
Nah, I don't even do ecstasy. Do your homework on what I take and what I don't.
You ever take an E-pill with FBG butter?
Yeah.
How was that?
I'm gonna bring this up.
Stop mentioning my past.
We can cut it off if you don't want to talk about it.
Stop.
Your baby mama boyfriend. I mean, your baby mama's baby is with an op. C.O. Telly?
Yeah, okay. When you say an op, it's crazy. So let me break this shit down. My baby mama, her first baby daddy, yeah, he used to be in Lil Durk videos. He be with Chief Keef. He done been in the whoops with Keef and shit like that. So yeah, to the world, y'all would consider him. Yeah, he was on the other side, J-Man. Y'all are considered as that, bro. But what happened? FYB J-Man met CEO _ Telly, right? Do your homework. And what I do, I put a baby in her. Bro. So now, what that mean? Now, you got J-Man, your baby daddy, and you got AAB Hella Bands as your baby daddy. It hit different. So you got two baby daddies. And it's so crazy because this baby daddy be with Chief Keefer. This baby daddy be with FBG Duck. It hit different.
Did it ever get tricky?
When I first met Telly, looking at her ass, it hit different.
You thought she was trying to backdoor you?
Hell yeah, I asked her how I used to treat her ass. It hit different when she first used to come around. It hit different. I don't do that. And then she be telling me nowadays, like, yeah, your ass, you used to be over whooping back then. Yeah, I know.
All right, so you said
I had to build that trust. It hit different when you had to build that trust.
You said the world might look at him as an op, but like, how do you personally feel about him?
I mean, I met him before he told me he was from O Block. But I grew up, you got to understand, I grew up in the Calumet building, so I know everybody from O Block. So when you tell me you from O Block and you're not from O Block, it hit different.
So when he said, like, I'm from O Block, you didn't think, like, oh, shit, I've dissed a bunch of people from O Block a million times in my music?
Hell no. I'm like, why the fuck is you telling me you from O Block? That's how I was thinking.
If I met someone and the first thing they told me was what gang or what hood they're from, I would immediately think like, oh, that's a little confrontational. That's kind of like a flexing thing of like a weird way of like sort of
Yeah, I'm from the O.
depending on the way they say it.
Yeah, I'm from O Block. But at this time, it's not big FYBJ Main who y'all looking at. Not like everybody just know this nigga from 63rd.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if you know where I'm from to even be telling me some shit like that.
Right.
So it was just like, but you got to understand, this when O Block first getting his clout and shit. This when Keith first made I don't like a fuck nigga. This when shit like that first coming out. So it's like everybody down there saying, I'm from the O. I'm from O Block. Like, that's how motherfuckers is in Chicago. Motherfuckers be just saying shit. But he was really affiliated with them niggas as I got to paying attention more and more years later. Like, oh, that's why you was saying you from O Block. That nigga was with Keith in the videos. That nigga was with Dirt. It hit different. Let's start there. But like I say, it hit different when my baby mama got a baby by both of us. So let's start there. So yeah, I was looking at her ass sideways at first. Let's start there.
Shit could get tricky.
So you're raising an old blocking kid.
So let's start there. Is Son an old blocking? No, Son is not an old blocking technically because his daddy not really from the O, bro. I just broke this shit down. It hit different. Yes, his daddy has old blocking affiliations, bro. It hit different. Let's start there. But that's like saying, do FYBJ Main have O-Blockian affiliations? Let's start there. Do I have O-Blockian affiliations? It hit different.
But the kid's not an O'Blockian unless they themselves grew up in O-Block. It's not about where your mom is from or your dad is from. It's about where you grew up, right? It's not like being Jewish.
Let's break that shit down then, Adam. Let's break that shit down. Foden Gray. He hitting this shit right on the head, Remo. It's not about that, bro. It's exactly what Adam said, folks. You gotta be playing in the O-Blockian playground.
Nah, I said
bro.
in the old blocking.
You gotta be in the pissy hallways in the O-Blockian community, bro. You gotta be really behind them black gates, bro. Let's start there. If you're not really behind them black gates, bro, is you really a O-Blockian? It hit different.
That's real.
Do you really post up at the Vaughn mural? Let's start there.
You did for like 2 seconds.
Do I have O-Blockian affiliations, bro?
You were like 6'9". You hopped out the car, did it real quick, back in the car.
You just at George Floyd was more, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did put the whoops at George Floyd mural. I'm out here pushing the peace. This is my peace cereal. Long
You
live.
always say that you're pushing the piece whenever
live
someone
George
points
Floyd.
out something fucked up that you did. Immediately you say, I'll be pushing peace.
How the fuck is that fucked up?
I mean, people could consider it a little
How
insensitive.
the fuck is that fucked up, bro?
Because it's a
Stop
commercial
trying to
product. You're
spin
trying to make money,
everything.
and you're putting someone who's essentially a symbol of racial injustice, and you're doing an advertisement in front of it.
Boog the fuck up.
mean,
George Floyd died
We know.
in Minnesota. Why? Knee on the neck. They had a knee on folks' neck, bro.
Derek Chauvin.
They just stabbed his ass up in prison for that shit.
I heard that.
Recently, bro.
Who did it?
Do your homework. I put my peace cereal down there the same reason I put my peace cereal at FBG Duck mural, bro. Was it disrespectful when I put my peace cereal at my own dead homie mural? Was it disrespectful then? But it's disrespectful when I do it at George Floyd?
Doug got a mirror.
No, but his death site, you know what the fuck I mean. Stop fucking playing with me on this platform. I went to the FBG Duck death site, bro, and put the whoops down there. Why? Because this is a peace cereal. Stop playing with me on this platform. This is a symbol of peace. When y'all see this cereal is a symbol of peace, bro. Let's start there. Harriet Tubman died for this shit. I'm a black man with my own whoops. The next box is gonna have Auntie Harriet on the back. Let's start there.